おはよう。
おはよう。
あ、今日雨が降るかもしれないから傘持って行って。急がないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
行ってきます。
行ってらっしゃい。
What the heck was that? What's up guys, this is Vanilla, not the flavor, but just the sweet. So today, I want to talk about something, I don't know, something cringy. Because, yep, I'm not going to stop the video. I'm not going to cut any time in this video because I want to be straight with you guys. I want to be real with you guys. Unlike my topic today, which is really cringy and fakey, I want to be real with you guys. I won't cut any of this. I won't edit much of this. I'm just going to show you straight on what my opinion about this is. So, a week ago, I saw a post or a video about Gatebox. Now, Gatebox, if you don't know, is sort of like an AI thing. And it does all the chores, I think. It tells you what the weather is, kind of like Wake Me Up Asuna. If you don't know Wake Me Up Asuna, then don't take it. It's not that good. Anyway, I want to talk about Gatebox. I don't know how I got there. So there's this thing called the AI and stuff like that, so it's not really that new. We already have AI, but this is something that's, I don't know, it hurts the culture, Japanese culture. I mean, I know that the Japanese really puts all their effort in their work, and so most of them really get depressed, and so they need someone they can help with. Heck, they also have to pay for someone to hug them, just to hug them. That's how weird Japan is right now. So I don't know, maybe they have to... Oh, by the way, I have to explain Gatebox first. Okay, let's explain Gatebox. So Gatebox is an AI, it's in Japanese. Wait, I can't read Japanese. I can read Japanese, I can't read kanji. Anyway, yeah, like I said before, it's an AI. Wow, I keep repeating the same thing, aren't I? So this is what it's like, not editing your videos and just recording it straight up. So yeah, anyway, it's an AI, and weirdly enough, I think you saw the video anyway, so I don't need to explain much of it. So I just want to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this one. So again, 3 advantage and 3 disadvantage. You know me, I only do 3 of these. So anyway, advantages. So like I said before, the culture in Japan, they really are work oriented. So most of the time they don't have time for their families, and most of the time they don't really spend too much time outside of their work. And so most of the time when they focus more on their work, their family is usually broken apart. So when they're broken apart, it leads to depression. So they usually like to hang out alone or something like that. So when they do that, it's very depressing, and when they know that they're alone, and it usually just leads to suicide. And I'm not joking about this. Suicide is a big thing in Japan. I'm not kidding at all. You can see a lot of articles about suicide in Japan. You might not see it, but it's really common there. And I think this AI might be able to solve the problem of just that, depression. Depression from work, depression from divorces, depression from a lot of things. And yeah, I think it's a good idea that this AI was even created. That way they would not feel like they are all alone in this world. That's the first advantage. Now the second advantage is it's actually very efficient. I mean, it's very effective, and heck, it's, what do you call this? What's another word for it? I guess it helps the person in its, I forgot what term it is. What do you call that? Damn. Innovative. It's innovative for them. You know, it's innovative for the inventors to create something like this, because hey, that just means that we're reaching that line of the future already. Maybe in the future there will be flying cars, but we're already getting there. We already have our AIs. And maybe that's a good thing, because now, because of the video, the AI, the Gatebox, you can already make the AI turn off the lights, turn on the lights, and that's a pretty good thing. And maybe they could do the garbage disposal as well. I don't know, but hey, it's a big help, especially if you're really busy at work and you really have no time to do all this. Then maybe you can ask the AI to do so. So yeah, that would be a very big help. Now, the only drawback to this is that's a disadvantage anyway. So that's like two advantages, first disadvantage. Okay. Now, the first disadvantage I can think of is technology, and not everyone can afford this technology. And I'm already here in a third world country, so I don't think I can afford any of those, and I don't think it's available here anyway. So yeah, I don't think that not everyone can buy these things, but if they do have money, they can buy these things. I don't know if it would go overseas. I hope not. That will be scary. Speaking of scary, that's the second disadvantage. The thing about, AIs actually gaining their own knowledge or getting their own minds or something like that, it's kind of scary, especially if they try to take over the world. I know I'm probably thinking this like a crazy, this is like crazy talk, but hear me out on this one, okay? Hear me out. Now, we all know the 3 rules of robots, right? They can't harm a human being, they can't, they have to protect themselves, opposed to the first rule, and then I forgot the third rule. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about how it might be possible to find a loophole through this AI. And I'm not going to explain it even further because I might bore you with all of the explanation, and I already wrote that down. I can't write a script about it, and I'm just saying this to you right now. There's no script. Okay? So I really can't explain that to you. Anyway, that's it. AI getting control over itself and everything. So yeah, that's the second disadvantage. So we've already have 2 disadvantages and 2 advantages, and 2 disadvantages. Now, for the third, why do I keep doing that? Wow, I'm not really fond of talking like this in front of a camera. I usually just cut and then, but this is a new thing. I just really wanted to talk to you guys. So, the third advantage that I could think of is, excuse me, sorry, disadvantage. Why do I keep doing that? So, anyway, the third disadvantage is that, this is something that we cannot handle. This is very dangerous, especially if you think about it in a rational manner. If we make ourselves too dependent on these things, we lose our own dependence on us being human beings. And what I mean is that if we depend too much on these kinds of AI, we might lose ourselves. I mean, if the AI already does like turning on the lights and doing the garbage disposal and telling you horoscope, we won't be able to do any of those anymore. It'll be those of the AI. So little by little, we would have little knowledge about these kinds of things. And yeah, it would lose our abilities, some of our abilities, such as, I don't know, maybe if in the future we would be able to, the AI would be able to do errands for us and we would be able to walk anymore. I don't know, we'll just end up like Wall-E or something. Anyway, that's the third disadvantage. Now, the third advantage that I could think of is, think of this, the anime community is actually getting expanded. So, because of that, people who are neets or otakus can actually, buy these things, and then maybe they can... Actually, now that I think about it, it's a good business plan. It's very good for business. I mean, if you think about AIs, and if people buy those AI, that's a really big... I think this is like 300,000 yen? Yeah, that's a lot of money. Like I said before, people in the third world country can't afford those kinds of things, but they were in a first world country. I don't know. But anyway, this is just another great product. It'll always be a product. It will never be anything else. But it's okay because this might be, I'm not sure about it, but it might be the substitute for waifus. Yes, I just said it. It's a substitute for waifus. Now, you might be hating on me like this, like, oh my gosh, Rem's my waifu, no one can replace Rem. But think about it this way. If your AI can become Rem, if they can modify the character, I think you can already modify the character, you could just buy it online or something like that. So anyway, if this technology improves, then maybe in the future you can get Rem as your AI and maybe your waifu. Okay, now that I think about it, that might not be a good idea because that would just be a substitute for waifu, and that would just lead to a decrease in population, and that would not be a good thing. I mean, Japan already has that problem, so I don't want to talk about that anymore. Wait, doesn't that mean I already have 3 disadvantages and 3 advantages for disadvantages? Maybe I should make that 4 advantages as well. Wait, let me think of another advantage that would actually help. Alright, lesson set. Anyway, that's all I can say for today. I don't have much to talk about it. I think it's already been 10 minutes since this video came out. I don't know. But what do you guys think about this topic? What do you think about Gatebox and it having been released already? Do you accept it? Would you accept it in part of the anime and manga community, or would you just buy it for yourself for your own personal gain? Or do you think there's an innovative it's something innovative and that could actually help some people in Japan who are drastically having depression right now? And anything that you really want asked, like if actually anything about manga or anime, you can just leave those in the comments below. And if you want me to make other videos as well, you can just leave those in the comments below as well. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and also subscribe down there for more videos like this. Wow, it's so weird making this outro just straight out. Anyway, this is Vanilla, not the flavor, but just the sweet.